Hi, welcome back to another video. It's Elizabeth. In this video, we are going to be transforming this tired sunroom into the most playful, whimsical, colorful, adorable playroom that I know I've ever seen. We're going to be using some really fun materials such as a wall mural and some really fun decor items to just completely transform this space and get it looking brand new. So let's jump in and get started with this room makeover. Enjoy. Oh. Maybe I should leave the paper up. Yeah. Oh, don't keep pulling on it.
Yeah, it's this piece right here. It's not damp at all, so that's a good thing.
It's a lot of repair work, though.
Well, what if this is anything bad? That's just another paper.
Well, as you just saw, taking the paper off of the ceiling was a no-go. I'm just not in any condition, being 7 months pregnant, to tackle all of that work that it would require to get it smooth and to a point where I could finish it off nicely. So we just patched up that spot that Mom was exposing there, and we're just going to paint the ceiling, and then maybe one day we will cover it with some beadboard or something along those lines. The color I'm using on the ceiling is called Soft Cloud by Beige, and I'm using it in a flat. And I think this does a really good job actually of hiding a lot of the blemishes. You really can't see the texture under the paper, only in certain light, so I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And then this color is going to be the accent color that runs all through the room. So we have lots and lots of painting to do. Okay, after one day of work, we have one coat on all the trim work in here. One more coat to go, and another maybe one or two on the ceiling. And I still have to paint the radiators. But thankfully my mom helped me today, so that was amazing. That helped so much, having two people go at this. But it's looking fresh already and so much more cheery. I'm excited to continue on with the wallpaper, and we're gonna do some trim around the top. I have a lot of cleaning to do in here and all the windowsills. I'm just gonna get this room all spruced up. And here's what I decided to do with the radiators this time. I'm gonna try and spray paint them instead of glob thick paint on with a brush. I'm gonna do a nice light coat of just white paint and see how I like that. Ideally, I would like it to be the same blue as the trim, but I can always do that later. I'm just gonna do a nice light coat of the white, and hopefully it's just quick and easy. And then if I want to later, I can paint over with the blue. I do have a painting mitt to use for that, which might make it easier, but we're gonna try this. What are you doing to start your day so that it starts out good for you?
This is their AG1 powder, and it is delicious. It's vanilla and pineapple flavored. You can see right here, I mean, it mixes incredibly easily. You don't even need a shaker cup, just put it in. They already give you a little bottle. Quick shake, I mean, that's literally all it takes. And yeah, it's multivitamin, prebiotic, probiotic, immune support, cognitive, enhancement, all that stuff, and helps me to get throughout the day.
Yeah, and you like taking this better than a pill.
Yeah, absolutely. And it tastes good.
Yeah,
so,
and you've been taking it for a few weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
you've noticed
yeah,
a
about
difference?
3 weeks and feel better throughout the day, feel great at work,
Yeah.
able to think clearly through, complex tasks, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, cool. Now we get to go finish up the Playroom makeover. Head to the link in the description below or use the QR code on the screen to get a bottle of D3K2 drops and 5 travel packs free with your first subscription. And thank you so much to AG1 for sponsoring this portion of our video. Now back to the room makeover. All right, we're preparing to hang wallpaper and we've got all of our supplies laid out. Let me show you what we're gonna be needing. Hopefully this is everything. We went with the Roman Pro 880 clear wallpaper adhesive. It just said it had to be non-woven wallpaper paste. So I'll link this down below. We got some sponges to wipe off any excess glue. We got levels. We have a seam roller here. We have a smoothing tool, more brushes, ruler. So we're gonna be rolling the wallpaper paste directly onto the wall. And these Bell Art Studio wall murals and papers, it comes with really nice directions, clearly printed on the actual wallpaper. And then they also send you emails with videos and just lots of tutorial type information to help you install your wallpaper correctly. So it says to start on the biggest wall, left-hand wall. So that would be this wall here where we're gonna start. And then we're gonna work our way to the right, going all the way around. So it's time to get started. We're both gonna just wing it and see how it goes. All right, each one of these rolls are numbered. So it says counted from the left in order. So let's start from the left. And then it says roll a thin layer of the glue, more than the first strip, and put your first strip lined up with your marks. You're supposed to make a plumb line. Cut away the excess on the top and bottom. This is 1 of 5. And I'm not really sure how many strips are in each roll, but it seems like quite a bit. Well, this was Cameron and I's first time ever installing wallpaper, and we were a little bit nervous about the process, but this paper was such good quality that as far as getting it smooth on the wall, we had no issues with that. But anyway, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you have ever hung wallpaper and what your experience was with it. We'll play some footage here of Cameron and I installing this, and then pop in some things that maybe we learned along the way as far as tips that we can give you if this is something that you're going to tackle in the future as well in your home. So keep on watching. There's so much more to come. We have lots of new decor to put in this space, and you just will not believe the transformation because it looks like a completely new room. Okay, well, we did make a tragic mistake just starting out, and that was that somehow we did not see the number of the roll that we used first. We thought we were using 1, but we were actually using 5. So we had to rack our brains a little bit and figure out how to continue on. And what we did is we started with the end of roll 4, and thankfully that matched up with the beginning of roll 5 here. And then we're just gonna work our way around to the left, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to work your way to the right. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed that maybe the mistake will be okay, since it's just gonna be above here where it needs to match up at the end. And thankfully it's just sky for the most part. And I think we'll have enough left over, hopefully. And we're just hoping that we didn't mess up as far as having enough paper for the room. In my mind, I feel like it shouldn't matter, but who knows with wallpaper. So we're gonna keep trucking along and hopefully we solved our dilemma. We did solve our dilemma, however, we very quickly realized that this room was not going to be easy to hang wallpaper in due to the fact that there are a million windows, tons of little places to have to cut out and around, lots of trim, so definitely this was an advanced wallpapering room. So I guess you can say we're professionals now after tackling this space as our first wallpaper install ever, but it all turns out so beautiful. I can't wait for you to see the reveal, which will be coming up very soon. By the way, if you're not following me over on Instagram, I'd love to see you over there. It's at Old Maple Home, and I'm there pretty much every day just to connect with you and just be a real person on a daily basis. So I will see you over there at Old Maple Home on Instagram. Okay, I'm not sure what day we are on now in the process of making over this playroom, but today we are putting up trim around the ceiling at the top of the room to kind of close up that gap between the ceiling paper and then the new wallpaper. So we just went to Home Depot, we got some trim. I'm about to paint it, and then hopefully we'll get to installing it today. Cameron is still scraping all of the windows. I can say that it would have been quicker to just tape them off, but we took our chances, and yes, scraping is taking much longer than probably taping them would have. And then after that, we're still waiting for the light to come in to install that, the ceiling medallion. We have some pieces that we need to put together that I purchased off of Amazon. I'm still looking for the perfect rug. There's actually one from Ruggable that I'm really hoping I can get, so we'll see about that because it would be so darling and perfect. But I might need to go with something a little bit more budget friendly. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this trim painted and installed today. Here's where you can see a gap between the wallpaper. We just could not, with the corners and everything in this spot, couldn't get it to meet up perfectly. So I'm gonna work my painting magic and try and mix up some paint to match and blend this in so that it looks seamless. All right, next what I need to do is get some wallpaper to cover these paintable, wallpaperable outlet plates. So I'm gonna look through our extra wallpaper and see if I have something that will match up with this. We had lots and lots of wallpaper left over because we had to cut so much away because of all the windows in the room. So I had plenty of extra, just whether or not it was the exact right piece I needed. I did find, I think, a perfect match. I am so happy with how this little light switch cover came out. It just kind of disappears. So I'll have these linked down below for you. I use them all the time in all of my room makeovers. And by the way, if you love watching room makeovers, I have a whole playlist full of them that you can go and watch. just go to my main channel and find the playlist, Room Makeovers. I'll also link it below, and maybe I'll put it in a little card that you can click on toward the end of the video on the upper right-hand corner, so you can go watch all of those. We have some good ones here at Old Maple Home, so lots of future watching in store for you today. My kids said that we had some packages on the porch, and I'm hoping that it's the rest of the stuff for the playroom. Well, it looks like there's some damage on the boxes. Hopefully that's okay. There's our rug. I think this must be the light fixture. Okay, exciting. So that means we have the main pieces to the room that we need in order to finish the makeover. We're gonna get this stuff all put together with the help of my husband, of course. Don't mind our chippy porch. This is a project that we will have to eventually tackle, but we have too much going on right now that it's gonna be further down on the list.
Awesome, dude.
Look how cute. It looks like a little flower.
Whoa!
Whoa, dude. Watch yourself there.
That is gonna be so cute. One thing I'm a little disappointed about is the shades are plastic, but maybe in a kid's room that'll be better in case they decide to throw something up in the air one day and it won't break. Well, we'll see. I mean, it looks real enough, but for the price, it kind of feels like it should be all glass and metal. Okay, I have something for the ceiling for the light fixture up here on the 3rd floor. It's a ceiling medallion that I've been holding on to for a long time. And I think it'll look good in the kids' room. There it is. We're gonna paint it. See if that fits okay in the room. I need to paint it the same color as the ceiling. I'm out of breath from going up the stairs. And then also we might bring down this rocking horse. I think that would look cute in there. So we have some things to play with. Say goodbye to the old light. I actually think this light is kind of pretty. I'm not sure if it's an older light or not. I guess we'll see when we take it down and look at the wiring. But I want something a little more whimsical and playful in here since it's the kids' playroom, and something that offers a little bit more light. And then we have the medallion that you saw me paint. We're gonna put that up there first. Give it a little bit of a Victorian touch. As you can see, I did go with a ruggable rug in here. I just could not find anything else that I liked as much that had the same colors and that play of pattern. And I figured since this was a playroom, going with a washable rug was probably a wise investment. So I'm really happy that I splurged a little bit and got this one. Also, I may still have a live discount code for Ruggable. I have worked with them in the past, so if I do, I'll leave that in the description box. They just have the most beautiful rugs. I love all the different patterns and the colors. They're just so unique and stylish. All right, next thing we have is a seagrass trunk for some toy storage. I'm gonna get this put together and try and get some things organized in here, but I will have everything I can, I will link below in the description. So if there's something you wanna shop from our Playroom makeover here, check down there.